Welcome back to my Let's Play for Pokemon Crystal, my Mono Water run. I imagine this isn't going to be as fast as the, Psychics runs through this area, let's face it. Psychic Pokemon can easily stomp most of the stuff Team Rocket has. The only real threat was the Houndoom, and it definitely put up a fight. I actually had to power level up for that, because the first time I got to it, it swept my team hard. Maybe if I brought a bunch of revives, I could have countered it, but I hadn't. So yeah, I had to go and level up, and I powered my butt up a lot. So I got a lot of my team members in the second run up to level 37. Or in the high 30s, so yeah. They're mostly set up for what they need to do next. The other teams, well, they're a bit more behind. The Rock team's probably the most caught up of all of them. Though it may need some power leveling too, just to get past all the Dragon Pokemon in their gym. Because, you know, they have to spam Surf, don't they? Especially that bloody Kingdra, gosh darn it. I think it's going to be a nightmare to deal with. My only real option might be to start up, try and resist Dragon Hair long enough to take it down or something, I don't know. I'm not expecting that one to be easy. Ooh, paralyzed. Aww. Well, that won't help it resist Surf, though. Darn it. I couldn't even get Paralysis to kick in for just one turn, huh? Oh, well, it's not like I couldn't take the hit. Oh, another coughing, huh? Well, we'll go back to Surf, then. We'll ride the waves and drown the darn sucker. Well, there goes coughing. Sadly, Bone won't learn its first ice move until like level 36, so I don't think we're going to be hitting that just yet. But at least I have a goal to shoot for, you know, when it comes to time to deal with the dragon, so I want to use Lapras at least. Because we're probably going to be about that low by the time I'm done here. Assuming we keep this up. It wasn't sunk by indecision, it was sunk by a lack of power. You gotta have some serious firepower if you want to take on Lapras. Either that or a fighting type, because that ice typing can definitely harm it if you have a fast enough fighting Pokemon. Especially if it throws out like Cross Chop or something. Of course, none of the Rocky Runs in this game, I think, have fighting Pokemon, really. Which is really messed up. Ugh, sorry about that. Ugh. Well, back to work, I guess. Slaughtering more freaking coughings. There's too many of these suckers in Team Rocket, I swear. I mean, their payout's nice, so you get as much experience killing them as a Tentacruel. Like, yeah, I'm not joking, they pay out as much as a Tentacruel in evolved Pokemon. Albeit it's because they're being trained by a trainer, but still. It's something. Okay, go back to a Bi-Slam then. Damn, this muck is just resisting everything. It didn't want to go down, man. It's like, I refuse to fall. Well, that takes care of the third Rocket Grunt we need to get rid of to get to the shutters, at least. Now, let's see. Pack. Oh, I do have an antidote. Well, let's just use that up, then. There is a full heal on here, so I wasn't too worried about it. I just grabbed that if I didn't have one. Sure, I'd probably take quite a bit of damage before I got to it, but hey. I'm not too worried about it. This team's got plenty of funds, after all. Well, time to take on a Burglar. Yeah, what exactly is this place, anyway? I can never really figure that out. Like, what's its purpose? Like, is it a storage facility for some rich person in town? If so, who? Does it belong to Bill? And what was he gonna do with it? Is he gonna use it to house a bunch of different Eevees or something? So he could use it like a zoo? You know, because we need another zoo area, because I haven't seen one of those since, like, Fuchsia. Then again, I haven't played a lot of the later generations, so I haven't gone around to areas where they might actually, have other zoos in the Pokemon world. I couldn't imagine only having just one zoo, though. It's a bit strange, you know? Well, That takes care of Eddie. Now we gotta deal with Duncan. Huh. Wonder if he knows any monks. Of course, I can't remember that guy's name right now. Gosh darn it. It's been a long time since I watched the Highlander series. Yeah, I remember Mythos, but that's not who I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of the pacifistic monk that lived in the temple that was killed by the Watchers. Or a group of renegade Watchers. Dimitri, maybe? Sounds about right. But I might be thinking of some other series on my look. Jeez. Well, I'm sure my parents got DVDs floating around the series somewhere. I mean, they have all, like, the VHS tapes for the Highlander series. Or they did. I don't know if they still have them. They might have them stashed somewhere. But even if they did have them in that format, I don't have a VCR player upstairs. I don't even know if there's a VCR in the house anymore at this point. Almost everything you want to watch is on DVD, so why would you pick up a VHS tape, you know? It's one of the reasons why I always get a bit annoyed when I go to Goodwill, because, like, you'll see VHS tapes of stuff I might want to pick up. Like the old Robin Hood film or something, you know, from Disney, the Foxes and stuff. But it's on a VHS tape, so I can't do anything with it. Well, this is going to be a bad matchup, potentially. After all, Lapras doesn't know any ice attacks yet. Then again, from what I've seen from the other two fights with this trainer, she might have two Glooms, but neither one apparently knows Absorb anymore. She apparently threw that away for some other attacks, I guess, like maybe the Powder moves or something. Which is sort of, annoying, because you think you would keep those. Just for coverage purposes, you know? Sure, Absorb ain't a great move, but when you find a Pokemon you can use it against that's super effective against, it can be quite useful for getting your health back. So you think she would have kept it around, if only for that reason. Going for Stun Spore, huh? Well, I guess now I'll be slower, so I can try doing the Acid Drop. Ugh, come on. And we fired back finally, yeah. Well, I guess I'll have to go grab that full heal if I don't have a Paralysis Cure on hand. Let's see. Peck. Oh, I do. Okay. Well, there. Bones Ray Paralysis, we can move on. Oh, yeah. So it opens, like, all of them? That's cool. Ooh, an Ultra Ball. Don't really need it, but that's cool, I guess. If I get another Lapras, I might have a use for it. But one Lapras is probably enough. Let's face it, Lapras is so dangerous, having multiple ones would make this too easy, probably. Unless I want to have them serve different purposes, which I suppose is an option. It might be worth thinking about. Maybe. Worry about it later, though. Oh, going for Scary Face, huh? Why? I'm always seeing Raticate use it, and I don't understand the reasoning behind it. Because it frequently uses on targets, it's much faster than... I mean, I guess maybe it's meant to set up for Coughing here. Or Golbat, sorry. But... I don't know why he doesn't evolve his Golbat into a Crobat, because at least that would be super fast. And have, you know, some options for itself. I guess I could always give, Lapras Icy Wind, but I'm a bit hesitant to waste a TM like that. Because as soon as I get Ice Beam, I'm obviously going to ditch it. It's not like I can't grind relatively quickly on some Tentacools. That's probably be like the best way to push myself up to the next level, to be honest. Especially if I use the speed function. And I like to abuse that for grinding sometimes. Considering you don't have a name, I'm not even sure you were at the last hideout. Which is an error they sort of didn't correct when you were doing the Fire Red Leaf Green stuff, when they had that bug catcher named Colton or whatever. Don't mention you fought him in the forest, but even if you don't fight him, he still has the same lines. So it makes no sense, and there is no bug catcher by that name anyway, so it makes even less sense. Well, we almost watched the Grime away. Well, let's body slam it. Well, that's one more down. Wheezing, huh? Well, this could be difficult. Depends on if it uses sludge or not, I guess. Well, let's try and get confused then. Come on, hit yourself. Of course, I'm not sure how that works. Does it, like, bump its heads together? Or does it just fall to the ground all of a sudden when it tries to attack? Come on, punch yourself. Oh yeah. It's obliging me today, I guess. That's nice of it. Okay, that's one more down. Just a bit more to go. Jeez. Yeah, just hand over your money. I gotta go talk to the director after all. Jeez. Well, you can try and dispose of me, I just don't have high hopes for you. I mean, none of the others could do it, and I doubt you can. I mean, you might manage to finish off Lapras, but that's not much of an accomplishment at this point. It's been through bleeding hell at this point. It's still kicking, though. If only just. Okay. Just a bit more. Oh, I wish I had another Surf. That'd be so helpful right now. I could just easily take it down. It might survive the body slam after all. No, it got screwed over by a critical hit. Otherwise, I think it might have been able to take it. I think Wheezing and Coughing resist physical attacks a bit better than the special ones. Just a bit, I think. I'd have to double check their stat spread. That's usually been my experience, I think, though. Yeah, I did. Can you just hand over the card key, man? Come on, I need the card key. Thank you. I just want the card key so I can go, man. Yeah, I know about the third floor. I saw the shutters earlier. Yeah, they might do something crazy. Like use a special signal to make all the Pokemon go running to the bathroom or something. I don't know. I honestly don't get what their plan is. Like, they always want to take over using Pokemon brute force, then why not just start attacking all the police centers and stuff? And how does the general authority work in the Pokemon world anyway? I mean, you don't really see seats of government when you're playing these games now, do you? Like, I don't remember there being a seat of government anywhere. Let's give to, Bowen here. I'm probably gonna end up relying on Killer Croc to carry me through the last battle of this episode if Lapras falls to Houndoom. I mean, it's not super likely because I'm not vulnerable to its attacks, but it might do enough damage to be a threat. After this, I'm gonna have to start working on the other episodes for the main series stuff. I'm not probably gonna get around to any RPG Maker games today until like almost midnight if I get to them. But I guess it's gonna depend on how short the episodes are for Breath of Fire 2 and Hoshigami Remix and stuff. Though in the Hoshigami Remix series, all episodes tend to get dragged on quite a bit, even if they're simple opponents to deal with, because I'm actually power level at the moment, and they still tend to drag out fights quite a bit. The very nature of the battles means the battles go slower than I'd like, usually. Oh yeah, we have to take care of all these guys. It's just strange because the setup's different. Because you want to go underneath that female rocket member, you know, just to bypass her. Well, duh, I had something to do with it. Jeez, that question's almost as dumb as when I had listened to Yasha Serial the Cursed Mask, and one of the characters like, what's a Demon Slayer? Like, are you kidding me? Like, how can you be that dumb? Like, It's got the words Demon and Slayer in it. Like, figure it out. I know I've been going on about that, especially when I was doing the Ash episode, but it just bugs the shit out of me, man. It's not exactly a hard concept to figure out. It reminds me when Trump's like he doesn't know what white supremacy is. Like seriously, it's in the words. Like, it's not difficult to figure out, man. Like, just put a little brain power into it. Constantly going on about how good of a brain you have, you think you'd be able to figure out what that means. Damn. It did 50 damage. Well, I mean, I guess we survived at least, but darn it. I really wasn't expecting to self-destruct before I hit it once. That's odd. Usually they wait until they're lower in health before they try and blow themselves up. Not always, but a good chunk of the time they'll do that as a last-ditch effort to screw you. Like, oh, you're winning? Well, here, let me blow myself up to ruin your day. At least a little bit. You're like, gosh, damn you. He's like, I know, right? Like, ugh. Okay, we got ourselves a Golbat. From a guy named the Fortress. Okay, Confuse Ray. I don't know if it's gonna really help me out, but hey, it's worth a shot. Then I can try and get paralyzed on it through body slamming it, so there is that. Try and slow down how quick it is so I can start going first. Oh darn, that lasted almost no time whatsoever. Well, at least now it's slower than me, I guess. Probably. Finished off with a nice body slam and then get back to moving. Just one more flat stairs to go. And a little bit more to getting Ice Beam. Yeah, I came down hard, because you're just not very good, man. Got a lot of cash, though, I'll give you that much. Not really. But, I mean, if you were there, I guess you were there. I mean, you're so insignificant, it's hard to remember you. And you think they could give her a name, at least? I mean, most of this game is not giving these characters names when they're Rocket executives. Like, if they're important enough to be in charge, you think they would have a name. And something a bit better than what they did to that one executive in the movie. Gosh darn it. It's trying to be bloody annoying is what it's trying to be right now. So it's trying to get me stuck between being paralyzed and flinching, huh? Not a terrible plan. Okay. Vileplume, huh? Well, considering we're paralyzed, I'm sure this thing knows of Grass Attack, we might as well switch over to Killer Croc and try and drop it with an Ice Punch. I'm not sure we'll be able to do it in one blow, but hey, it's worth a shot. Come on, Killer Croc. Not good enough. Ooh, Frozen. Well, there goes their plans. They're frozen solid, man. That move was cold as ice. Okay, just a bit more. Let's see. I could switch back to Lapras, maybe, but... I don't worry about this thing being bloody annoying, so let's just finish off with a quick Ice Punch. And then we can start healing up and then take on the last guy. Okay. Should have a lot of money coming my way, though. Yep. So long as Pokemon at the end of the coin shows up in the valley, you get the payment, at least. That's always a... Plus, you don't have to always finish the fight with it. Okay, a Super Potion. I still got some berries, huh? Well, since I never bothered picking up Milk Drink, might as well use them. I've been hoarding those berries for, like, forever. Oh yeah, I already used the Paralyze Heal, duh. Well, let's go. Well, it wasn't that hard. I mean, most of the trainers were pretty gosh darn weak. And they couldn't even take down my Lapras. Bowen's got quite the workout going for him, though. Got quite a few levels. Let's see if you can do better. And he probably can. After all, he's leveled up more like in the low to mid 30s. I guess Houndoom's, yeah, Houndoom's, I think, level 35. So, yeah, mid 30s. Okay, start off with a surf attack. We're gonna drown this puppy, man. See, we drowned it. It just didn't have what it takes to win. Well, I guess it makes sense. I mean, it's not like Houndoom has an edge on me or anything, so switching to it doesn't make much sense. This coughing may stand up after that shot. No, it actually went down. Damn. I thought it was actually gonna have just a little sliver left over. Jeez, at this rate, I didn't even have to use the healing items, and Bone would have been just perfectly fine. Why are you using Ember? Are you hoping you'll burn me or something? Why not go for Bite? Though I guess Ember does do normal damage considering I have Ice typing, but still. You think the Dark attacks would be a bit better here. Like, Bite. Like, if you could make me flinch, you'd be able to win that way. If you could make it last out a bunch of turns. Well, wasn't good enough. Jeez, I barely even needed the heal. I could have probably gotten by with just one super potion. Yeah, you really weren't. Thing, are you really surprised? Like, it's always strange to me that these evil organizations are always taken on by kids, too. Like, where are the adults at? Like, where's the Officer Jennies? Like, where are they? That's nice. Doesn't really matter to me, though. Whatever. I really don't care what connection it has, man. No, I don't. Screw the Tin Tower, we don't have to do it, and I'm not bothering with it. Like, seriously. It's not necessary to go there, so I'm not. Like, seriously, I got enough stuff to do already. I'm not going on my way to do episodes just for Crystal on Tin Tower. Well, that'll do for this episode. Until next time, then. See ya.